All right, we're going to take a jump back. 15 years ago, Steve Jobs gave us the iPod? Oh, that's a new thing. A website called Wikipedia launched, and Brewery Vivant was born.
Yeah, the idea that started in a converted funeral chapel has grown, thrived, and become a staple in the East Hills neighborhood of GR. With not only top-notch beers, but amazing food that keeps us all coming back. We've got Jason Spalding here. He's the founder and CEO, talking about a very special celebration this year. Thanks so much for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Yeah, congratulations, 15 years.
Yeah, it feels like a long time in one way and in a short time in another, but we're happy to be here, and it's exciting.
And I should say that Brewery Vivant, obviously it says on your shirt and how you launched, but there's been a bit of a change. It's Vivant Brewery and Spirits.
Yeah, we love beer, we love food, but we also have gone into the spirits mode too. Just want to let people know that, if you bring a table of 8, there's someone that doesn't like beer, some weird person.
Right? What's wrong with
But we also
them?
have amazing cocktails and also some nice NA drinks and stuff too. So.
Wonderful. All right, so let's talk about this party and all of the things that are happening this weekend.
Well, it's very special. If you've never been to our place before, it's inside an old turn-of-the-century funeral home. It feels very European. We have it all decked out for Christmas. And on our anniversary, we have a brass band that comes in. They play up in the balcony. It's just a really nice kind of holiday feel, and just a reason to kind of look back and celebrate. And we try to reach back, and we try to bring back some old favorites from the old days. And we have a special beer that we made. Haven't made it for 10 years, but we're bringing it out.
Okay.
Right.
Is this the Belgian one? Is this the?
Yes.
Is this the, how do you pronounce it?
Yeah, you can say the name.
Yeah, so it's called Cluda.
Oh, I'm sorry?
Cluda.
Cluda.
With a K.
Cluda.
And we kind of reach back. There's like a folklore of the Belgian countryside of the old days, but it's this shape-shifting monster, often the shape of a large, like, black dog with wings.
Okay.
And it just seemed like a fun name to kind of embrace for this kind of beer.
After a couple, I'm sure shape-shifting is probably not out of,
Right.
not out of the
Comes
range.
to life, right?
It has a star of anise in it?
Star anise in it, and it's a dark Belgian beer, but it's just super complex, super nice. But these dark beers, and when the winter cold comes in, just taste amazing.
Oh, yeah, it is something. It's hardy.
Yes.
It's hardy
Yeah.
to get you through that.
And it's limited. We only have 20 cases
Okay.
just available from our brewery,
Okay.
and just to kind of make something special for people that come visit.
There you go. And something else we're talking about, you guys are very family friendly. You have got a great kids menu, and you've got these pops too,
Yeah, we
right?
have our
Or sodas.
Rooster, Rooster root beers.
I'm Michigan. I'm
You're from Michigan. It's
sorry,
pop, right?
it's pop.
But we have our own brand of root beer and also an orange cream soda this year, and we'll have those available, of course, on tap, but also cans if you want something to put in stockings and things like that. So.
And it's so cute, right? You got your Rooster orange cream soda. I love these.
Yeah, it's fun, and we get a lot of families that come in, and that's something that we set out to do right away. And my wife and I, in our travels in Europe, a lot of times these beer gardens would have little playgrounds and things like that because it's just part of the family experience.
For sure.
And Americans took a little while to adjust to that, but a brewery, at least our brewery, is a really friendly place for families.
Well, I'm kind of a root beer snob, so I can't wait to try this
Okay.
because
Right.
I've been to Electric Cheating, tried all their variations and all the
Nice.
different root beers that we have in Grand Rapids. But I love, you mentioned your travels, and talk about how you went to the source to get these recipes.
Well, I had been in the brewing business for a long time. I stepped out for a moment, and I decided I'm going to jump back in. So I went to a brewing school in Munich.
Wow.
And then when I wrapped up that, my wife came to visit, and we just traveled around France and Belgium in these little countryside breweries. And really just got inspired. All these breweries that, they source all their ingredients for their food and their beer from right around them. We love that. And when we came back, we wanted to kind of do that here in Michigan. So we have 50% of our inputs come from Michigan. Hard to do in the wintertime,
Sure.
but we still make it happen.
Yeah.
And we put as much love and energy into our food as we do our beer, and we try to pair them up as well as possible. Try to create that whole experience for people.
Yeah, because your food is top notch too.
Well,
so
thank you.
good,
Yeah.
right? You got poutine there, you got the duck nachos, I'm like the pickled vegetables. I'm here for that.
Pickled vegetables. Right? I love anything pickled, right? Damn, pickled vegetables, great. Plus the venue itself. I mean,
It's
just
beautiful.
walking into that building, for those who haven't seen it and haven't experienced it, you're going to get such top-notch beverages, some top-notch food, and you're surrounded by stained glass windows and a
cozy.
balcony.
Yeah.
I mean,
So cozy.
Yeah, it all the atmosphere all comes together with the menu and the service we provide, and it's an experience, and we're kind of happy to be, kind of become kind of an iconic place in Grand Rapids. And the biggest compliment we get is when people have guests from out of town and they choose to bring into our place.
Yeah.
So
After I've
not gonna lie,
done that.
always on the list of places I recommend people.
Yeah.
Well,
Always.
thank you so much.
Yeah, well, it's amazing.
Well, and so you haven't been, or if it's a favorite, now's the weekend to go. Friday and Saturday night, the big 15-year celebration. There'll be live music, some beers that you can't find except for in the brewery. We got your pops, you got the family-friendly atmosphere. BreweryVivant.com. It's totally free, but yeah, you probably should make resos if you want to get in. Again, go to the website for all the information. We'll be right back.